Hey everybody, Hooterville 75 back again with the update video on the 135th scale Tamiya Panzer Kampfwagen. I guess you'd pronounce it Ausf.d. It's a Panzer Kampfwagen 4 Ausf.d. It is a German tank that I'm working on. It is from the Panzer group. Basically got it all together. This is the actual kit that I'm working on since my return to the bench. Just something to get the creative juices flowing and see what we can get into next. I finally got pretty much everything all built. I have all the tools painted up. I got to put those on yet. I got everything done but the tools put on and the tracks painted, which I'm not even going to bother doing. Like I said, I just wanted to slap this together quick to get something, get something together, get into something more extensive after this one. I was thinking about maybe doing the exhaust on this, but even the exhaust on this, after looking at all the research pictures, doesn't appear to be rusted or weathered or anything like that. It seems to be all Panzer gray. I got the paint job done on this. I painted it with the Tamiya X63 German gray, and it was just a little too dark for my liking. So looking at the research pictures that I had, it seemed like it was just a little too dark. So I went in and was going to try to highlight the panels with the Tamiya XF25, something a little lighter, not more or less gray, but something a little lighter that kind of matched this Tamiya German gray. So I came up with this light sea gray that seemed to work pretty good whenever I did a test spray with it. And I got my Badger Chrome out that hasn't been used more than 3 or 4 times since I got it. First time in over a year. Did a complete teardown on it, cleaning it before I used it, being it sat for a year. And went to highlight the first panel, and the first bit of paint it spit out, I mean, it was just a big booger full. So, I mean, it just basically splattered everywhere, all over the top of the model. So I was like, you know what? I just took this light sea gray, and I just tried to give the whole tank a light mist coat of it to lighten it up a little bit, which it did, but it's still not right. So it's not real bad. Whenever you look at it, it looks lighter on here now than it is in real life. But I don't know if you can get a close-up of it there or not, but Panzer Gray, German Gray, Panzer Gray has more of a bluish, blackish tint, I guess you would say, to it. But this German gray was just a little too dark. So that's why I was going in with this light sea gray to try to highlight the panels and lighten it up a little bit, but it just didn't work out for me because the airbrush didn't cooperate with me. So it's not a perfect match, but then again, being my first model back, I'm just happy to get it done. I don't really care about the superb paint job on this one. Maybe a couple months down the road I'll redo this paint job and actually get into the weathering of it, because Evan's been giving me a lot of videos and stuff, Panzermeister 36, in regards to weathering. So I'm going to actually attempt to start weathering these, so maybe that's something I can do to practice my weathering. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this out, putting the tools on, putting the extras on, and come back and do a finish video on it And then, like I said before, I think my next video is my next build is going to be something in the miniature range. I want to get into the Blood Bowl orc team that I bought and try my hand at miniatures. Something that I did find funny with this kit, I don't know if you can tell or not by the way that it looks to look at it, but this idler wheel back here, as you can see, it flops around more than it's supposed to, versus this idler wheel here. This one doesn't move hardly at all with the polycap in there and everything. Somehow or another, I actually lost this idler wheel in the process of going from here to the spray booth to paint it. And thank God I looked in my parts box and I had 2 fronts of this same idler wheel. I don't know where the backs went, but I had 2 fronts. So I did a little modification here. You can see with this one you have this little knob here on the wheel. This one here I had to sand off totally to get what I was trying to get, but it worked out that I used both of these fronts to make one idler wheel. And when I put the track on, it seemed to line up right, so I was like, oh, what the hell, I'll go with it. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with this 1/35 scale Tamiya Panzer Kampfwagen 4 Ausf.d. If you guys seen on Facebook recently, I put a new shop name I think I'm going to go with, and I was looking for suggestions from everybody else to see if you liked it, what you thought of it, opinions, advice, any names you might have. But Tommy from Colonel Reb Scale Models helped me come up with the name, and everybody knows I'm a Penn State diehard, so I'm going to have We Are Scale Modeling or Scale Creations. And at the top I'm going to have the We Are. In the middle I'm going to have a Nittany Lion head, and under the bottom of the Nittany Lion head I'm going to have probably Scaled Creations. Now that's going to be in junction with PSU Productions from Nittany Lion Media, courtesy of We Are Scale Creations. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. And if you have any other suggestions, I am going to get shop cards made because I would like to get in on this shop card deal. I have like 4 of them up here now. I have 2 from Dave Parker, 1 from Peter at Woody's Workshop, and 1 from Brian, Atomic Dog, who is no longer active in the community due to spending more time with his family. So if you have a shop card, I would like to start getting in on the shop card scene and get as many as I can to put on I have a wall up here. I would like to start putting them on my wall. Well, hi, this is Min Min. I would like to start collecting shop cards, and if you PM me on Facebook maybe, I'll go ahead and send you my address, and then just as soon as I come up with my name and get shop cards made myself, I'll be happy to send one out to you in return. So, come on, get. That's going to wrap this one up. First video back since my return. My update video on my Panzer Kampfwagen 4 Ausf.d. So thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Hooterville 75. We'll catch you on the flip side. See you now.